Okay, let's talk about something new, something that sits right at the corner of artificial intelligence and creative work. If you're a designer, a photographer, a writer, basically anyone in a creative field who's been looking at this whole AI revolution and wondering, hey, where do I fit in? Then you're going to want to stick around for this.
And get this, we're not just talking about any job. People are already calling this one of the hottest new roles to come out of the AI boom. And the best part, it's made specifically for creatives. So what is this job that's got everybody talking? Well, it's a position that's literally built from the ground up to use the exact skills that artists and designers, like you, have spent years, maybe a whole lifetime, perfecting.
It's called an AI data trainer, specifically for the creative and visual arts. And here's the deal. You're not just a person using AI, you're its teacher. It's your professional eye for things like aesthetics, composition, and context that's going to train these AI models to think and create more like a human artist.
So let's look at the quick details. This is a contract role, and it's fully remote as long as you're in the United States. They're looking for folks at the mid to senior level, so you need some experience under your belt. And of course, strong English skills are a must. It's basically designed for seasoned creatives who want some real flexibility.
All right, let's get into the core of it. What's the mission here? What would you actually be doing day-to-day as an AI data trainer? This right here is the main takeaway. Your expertise, your gut feeling about what makes a photo incredible, your instinct for a design that just works, your deep knowledge of art, that's not just a skill anymore, it's the most important asset. This job is all about putting that unique creative judgment to work.
The job really boils down to three key things. First, you'll be developing the training content itself. Writing really detailed prompts and creating top-notch examples to show the AI what good looks like. Second, you'll be optimizing its performance, which means you'll look at what the AI creates and rank its attempts, telling it what worked and what didn't. And third, you're the quality control. You'll be testing the models to make sure they're accurate and working the way they should.
So you're probably asking yourself, am I the right fit for this? That's a great question. Let's break down exactly who they're looking for.
Now, what's really interesting here is how flexible the qualifications are. There are basically two paths to get in. You can have a formal bachelor's degree in a field like graphic design or photography, or you can have at least 2 years of real-world, hands-on professional experience. This tells you they value that on-the-job expertise just as much as a diploma, which is awesome.
Now, beyond that, they are looking for a few other key traits. You have to be super detail-oriented. Able to spot those tiny little differences in what the AI puts out. You also need to be a real self-starter, someone who's comfortable working with complicated guidelines and can thrive in a remote setting. And hey, if you've got any writing or copywriting experience, that's a huge plus.
Okay, so we've talked about what you need to bring to the table, but what about what's in it for you? Let's talk about the perks, because there are some good ones.
This is probably the biggest one. This is so much more than just a gig. It's a real chance to directly influence how these huge AI systems learn, how they communicate, and how they create. Your input is literally going to help shape the future of these incredibly powerful tools. That's huge.
And yeah, you get paid well for that impact. It's an hourly contract, and the pay ranges from $30 to $60 an hour. For flexible, remote work in the creative industry, that is a really, really competitive rate.
The practical benefits are pretty great too. You get to set your own schedule, which is a game changer for any creative who's juggling other projects. They pay out weekly, which is fantastic for cash flow. And on top of that, there's a rewards program if you refer other talented people from your network.
So let's just zoom out for a minute. When a role like this starts to appear, what does it mean for the future of creative work? Why is this so important?
This is a massive shift in how we talk about AI and creativity. For the past year or so, the story has been all about AI replacing creatives. But this role, it completely flips that script. It's proof that human taste, our intuition, our artistic judgment, those things aren't becoming obsolete. No way. They're actually becoming the most crucial ingredients needed to guide and improve AI.
And that kind of leaves us with a really big question to chew on, doesn't it? As these AI tools get woven deeper and deeper into everything we do, could jobs like this, where our job is to teach and refine AI, actually become the new essential career path for the next wave of creative professionals? Something to think about.